Uba Erwin Sutanga berusyong kenor jangka Joint Action Committee Border of Meghalaya ula kerpatnya baru ki Paidbah abad ke Sengbhalang jangka jela bakin aye ke Jingiakhih bat bania terli kawai Haka badi bat ke kam Pynbeit pun. Haba keran hakilan patai kubor usyong kenor jangka Jacbom ukot bat wer ya baru ki nongelam ki badan kata ke Jingiakhih nak benta ke imlang ke Saalang kamtam mi ke Sengbhalang ki babun ba bat hak ju kepor kentu banya perkhat bah namar kene ke Jingiakhih ke bamenta kalong nak benta ke pateng ke banwan hadin ki kenhun Sengbhalang ki badan ru ye ki riti rukom trekam jongki ki bapher la ki dei ki batrei na benta ke jela bat kum juru ki batrei tang hapo ki distrik lejong ki badan la ke jong ke rukom trekam handrei hakne ke phang ke bamenta ke don kam banai ke Iatreilang da baro uba Erwin ulong ru bagi nongbat ye ke khendo ke siam ki dei ki doloi ki sim ki nokmas ye ke baya kiru de ban khotlang bat ula kenturu ye baro bania kletno ye ke jingya sngoper namar kum ki breu ki don baik ki jingduna handre ula bu ye ke jingkerpat ban ai ye ke Iatreilang na ke benta ke ne ke kam hagane ke singi uba Erwin ulong ru ba ke jela Meghalaya ha ke por ke baso ye ke instrument of accession house nem shijar khandai spa sa penyo kajaka hapo gari kasi jentia kadon ar 4000 spa square kilometer bat haka por bayo ye jela Meghalaya house nem shijar khandai spa nyo puar kalong tang ar 4000 spa square kilometer uba Erwin ulong ru bag Jacbom kala sedang ban trekam bat hakini kisingi kan selej ban perlong ye ke Jingiakhih bat ban thaw ye ki committee bapher bat ulong ru bakin tre sitom bat kin 3 minute bakin penlut ye ke bor ban yele enak mentakan ke kam Henry ke badan kame kalong ke jingkersan jong ki Paidbah hakawai pat kaliang ka jing perkhat ha ke baide bat ke ke kam kalong kumno bakin lej sa Supreme Court lane sha High Court bat ke jing dawa menta kalong bade ban pentrekam ye ke article arspa Henry pulai ban yo ye ke Interstate Council bahkan bisar nya ye ke kam ha kelanti ke bade.
I'll give you an example. At the time of independence, the Khasi Jaintia Hills, including the Khasi states, the total area was around 22,600 square kilometers. But by the time we got the state, along with Garo Hills, today Meghalaya stands at 22,200, whereas 8,000 to 12,000 square kilometers vanished. This is what our contention is, that this land cannot just be given away. In fact, the government should have made an assessment of this in terms of money. That is what I meant when I said that there is an involvement of money in this, and that this money should be negotiated with the government of India and the government of Assam, so that we have rising, rampant unemployment, we have inability to pay the teachers, we have an infrastructure that needs strengthening, we have a health delivery system that has to be stabilized, we have problems galore. We are a revenue-starved state. So much amount of land. It might come to 1 lakh or 1,50,000 crores if you calculate the total in schemes that can come to Meghalaya or in direct cash. So this is why we are stating that basically the border issue should be addressed from this aspect, as well as the aspect that the notification of 1876 clearly defines the boundaries of the Khasi states, clearly defines the areas transferred to Kamrup, and on the basis of this, the negotiation should have started. Apart from that, the necessity of forming the Joint Action Committee for the border area of Meghalaya is that we want to unite. This is where we have given a call to KSU, we have given to KITO, KSU, FKGGP, RBYF, GSU, JSM, JYM, and different organizations, that we should come together for this issue. Let us forget our differences, because naturally we cannot say that we'll think only in one line, but for this issue of tribal land, the issue of protection of tribal land, which belongs to the people of Meghalaya, this has to be a common issue for all of us. So I'm requesting that let us create a consensus. Apart from that, we are also requesting the aims, the NOCMAs, the district councils, that they should, their cooperation, their support is very much needed, because they are the custodian of the land, the custodian of the traditions and the customary laws. So this is our appeal also goes to them. And apart from that, the appeal to all the people of Meghalaya is that they should understand this issue It's not an issue that a man in Shillong, a man in Jingiakhih Hills, some corner in West Khasi Hills is not concerned with. Because what happens to the border ultimately affects all of us. Because maybe one day the border will reach in dam side, in Umia. So ultimately what will happen? So all these have to be clarified. That is why we are insisting that the interstate boundary the interstate council under Article 263 of the Constitution should be formed. And this is one of the primary demands of ours. Because you see, ultimately the government, if the MDA government remains adamant,
ni kum ki kon hon Sengbhalang ni la mun compromise pro khai not with the Khasi National Assembly kata ka belum clear menginum compromise ke keri bekerja bentrik pat kam tam ye ka Khasi National Assembly kai ga bakile adu menta ngim pedang bot ngim hon pat kai wat ga UNP uru kadam stand ye ga lega jingdawa ye kan soman faction kat kum ka jinga sai ki federation of Khasi state hakmat jong gorno raja ko palar sari
to jadwal pila keren sudah ini kom masuk ban kali atau pila ban penjualan ni itu jingto apa dengan nomor rapor bangile ya kan kami dan atli kan hon Federation of Khasi State empat kan ka Federation of Khasi State atau ni la ban yo kan bangnya sai mangi rumon nomor pi teng itu ingin suatu ta ladang yo ikor Islam ingin suatu tapi pila ban sai halor kan
ka documents ka bang ni file ka RTI ni yo na secretariat ni kran kat kum ka RTI kat kum ka kot ke dilir ka badan hapo ka state government takamut lada kita ki kot kim dai ke balong jenabin takamut ka sarkar India ka sarkar jena kir kim dai ke jenabin when the documents provided by them so it stand kat kum ka jing thok wat muhar emblem to ka dai chong asoka ka dai chong government
am kata ngi jikli jonga ka long ba
the same documents we also the same document
am kata long pi ngi ngim dan moแต่ว่าพี่ดาวมันเลยจุ่มลาบันน้ำบางทีไปบ้าน
public domain kenapa?
Public domain. Baiklah Pynbeit dengan advice Paidbah ngidon Dr. David Reed Semle, udah expert, ini historian juga, of the first order macam ni. Dia kabahai baka presu kili Dr. David Reed Semle lor kini nama udah le research kaba long janai. Dan sekarang yang kuat menong pi ni don kipon ki basta ki beri ki jong ki long experience kumba Thomas T Dengdo senior advocate kumba VGK kanta nang buat Mr SP Mohanto buat SSD Mr SSD daftar kipon nam dong ai tong kasih jong kipon ki bala yale ki case Supreme Court High Court kitip hai ki reti dustur jong ki kam kami ni boundary issue na try kini ro kitip haji saya kerpat begini ro kinya milang kinya aibut kinya aibor nomor kani kam de ka kam jong ba arwen kam de ka kam jong mu tang ba don ba lam ba ras mano kani ka kam jong aja dole ngami sekmat nomor beli ngai im don syuk basin ni ka ki kani kelungkor ngami sekmat da ka ba ngasim ka senjam ka ba ngam salia ya ladi ngakwa ba ka bari ka hok ka jai ban le usinga ho le se ki don ki banta ki bangia kram mangiru yo le se ngidang hap ni ajas kata haka